It is King Arthur, and these are my knights of the Round Table. Whose castle is this?
Hello, my fellow Wednesday warriors, here with another haul video. Before I get started, I swear this is the last time I'm going to mention it. November 15 is the date to get your entry in for the prizes for my contest. I'd like to take the time also to thank the people that have entered, and you guys still have a chance to enter, so get your videos in. And so we'll leave that for now. So I didn't get to do a haul video last week because I wasn't feeling well, but I did get out and get my comics, of course. Some things are more important. So let's go with what I picked up. So we got We Stand on Guard, number 5. And I think this is the last issue for this series, but I'm okay with it if they extend it because I'm really enjoying that series. Picked up Barbed Wire, and basically still picking it up because of cover art, basically. So there we go. And of course, last week, and I'm sure a lot of people picked this one up, Deadpool number 1. Wasn't able to get any big variants of this one, but I did pick up this one here, which is it's a variant that apparently it's a mini story on the cover that will continue on to the next issue, and I'm so on and so on, I guess. Also picked up, I always got to pick up a little Harley when she comes out. So Harley Quinn and Power Girl. That's number 5. Picked this one up. Don't know if it was a great idea. I didn't notice. I wasn't really paying attention, but it had a $5.99 price tag. So, I don't know. I probably should have left it there for that price. It's, as far as I know, it's just a reprint of Edge of Spider-Verse, her first appearance there. So, they should have gave us that for $1. Kind of liking this series so far, The Amazing Spider-Man. This is number 3. So, it's different, but, you know, we'll see. It's growing on me. And, of course, most of you will recognize this one. I made a short video letting you guys know that there was an error on this comic. So, I know a few people were happy to go out and pick some up. So, that's the one copy that I have there. And I should have another one in my pull list at one of the comic book stores that I go. And oh, yeah, this is just a few back issues that I picked up. Trying to get this Outcast up to date so I can start reading it from the beginning. So that's number 5, number 4. I think I have that one already. But anyways, the big book that I picked up was Howard the Duck. This is the first appearance of Gwenpool, and this is the 1 in 25 incentive, retailer incentive. Normally the 1 in 25 goes for around $25, the most $30, but everybody knows how this one blew up right away. But I did manage to get it for $50, so, and they were already going for close to $100 on eBay. That's American dollars, so yeah, I was happy to get that one. I also picked up the regular issue, which I don't have down here. I've got it upstairs because I actually picked that one up to so I could actually read it. So keep that one in good shape. So that was the books for last week. I don't know. She looks pretty cool. We'll see. Wasn't much of a story in there, but hopefully it'll get better. Well, by the way, if you don't know, they are coming out with, in I believe it's December, a Gwenpool holiday special, and it's going to have 4 different covers. So if you're interested in that, you might want to ask your comic book store to order a set for you, like I have. So, but that's up to you. Okay, these are the new books that I picked up this week. I saw this one. It's called The Goddamned, and by Image Comics. It's #1, and I don't know, it kind of, I thought I'd give it a chance, right? Image has come out with a lot of good stories, so we'll give it a shot. If it's no good, it'll be the last one I pick up, but interesting cover there. You got, you know, chopped off head and whatever. I was kind of surprised at the price tag. $4.99 here in Canada, so I can assume it's a $3.99. Lately they've been doing $2.99, which is much better, but well. Pick this one up. I've been enjoying this series. It's Captain America White, and this is issue #4. I was going to drop this next series, but then they screwed me because they put Harley on the cover. So maybe I'll drop it the next issue. We'll see. Picked up all new, all different Avengers. I'll give that a try. I've been trying to pick up a lot of the #1s just to kind of read them and give them a shot. A few of them I've already kind of made my decision that I'm not interested in them. So I won't be continuing. But, you know, got to give them a shot, right? This is another new book that came out, Illuminati. So I don't know anything about this book yet, but I will read it and we'll see if it's on my pull list. Another new book that came out, Web Warriors. I'm pretty sure I probably won't be continuing this one. I think this is geared more to a younger audience, but I could be wrong, right? So I'll give it a shot. That's the only variant that I could pick up. So, and of course, Secret Wars. That's #7 of 9 now. I mean, it used to go up to 8, but they've extended it. So eventually, this Secret Wars thing will be done. So, and if you know me, you know I like Wolverine, so I got to give his daughter some love. I picked up this all-new Wolverine action figure variant. I don't know if I like these action figure variants as much as the first ones that came out. Those are kind of like very retro, whatever. This one, these don't seem to pop out. Like, you look at it and it's very two-dimensional, whereas the other ones almost felt like you could just grab them, you know. But anyways, picked that one up. I picked up also a blank variant for that one. I have a local artist in mind that's for a nice sketch there. He's very talented, so next time I can catch him at one of my local comic book stores, I'll see if I can have him do a nice sketch for me. And I also picked up this variant. I believe this is the 1 in 15. And I like the way it looked anyways, so. Okay, and that was it for the newish books that came out. As promised in the title that I have yet to write while I'm filming this, I did knock off a Holy Grail for myself. And I'm going to let you guys see what that is. So, ever since I first saw this book, and you have to excuse me because I really don't have a proper bag for it yet, and you're going to see why. Ever since I first saw this book, I wanted it, so here you go. That's Superman versus Muhammad Ali. And this book came out in 1978, and just after Muhammad Ali was, he was the champ, right? And actually, when this came out, he had just lost his title, and then he ended up getting his title back. But this book is awesome. The sheer size of it, I mean, here it's huge. It's not even like magazine size. It's, what do they call this? Treasury size, I think. So I'm going to have to try and find a proper bag for this. But anyways, It's not in mint condition, but I've never come across one until now, and I had to pick it up. I know they're probably a little more or a little less rare in the States, but up here in Canada, like I said, this is the first one I've seen, and I've never seen them come up. I've never seen them in any stores, and I picked this one up on Kijiji, actually. And if you don't know anything about this book, the cover's by Neil Adams. It was actually originally supposed to be Joe Kubert, and he did one up, but it wasn't approved, blah, 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 whatever. So Neil Adams ended up doing the cover. And this is a wraparound cover. And everybody, basically everybody in the audience is either a celebrity, a superhero, somebody who works at, or worked at DC. So there's actually a legend inside. And it tells you who everybody is. As I don't know if you can see it, you got Johnny Carson. You actually got Clark Kent there. You got Batman, obviously. You got this guy who they say is Lex Luthor, but he was originally that guy from oh geez, what was that TV show with the lollipop, the police officer, Kojak or something like that? It's supposed to be him. They had to remove the lollipop because he didn't approve using his likeness, and that's what they did with a lot of celebrities that didn't approve. They had to modify them a bit. So, for example, here you've got John Wayne, but because he didn't approve for them to use his name, they put a mustache on him, and that was their way of like camouflaging. And that's what Neil Adams says he did to most of the people, is just put a mustache on them. You got Lucille Ball. You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to make a separate video where I'm going to show this book in detail. And we'll open it up, and there's like, you get hit right away. As soon as you open it up, you get hit with a huge splash page. And honestly, it took me about, I don't know, it took me over 5 minutes just to soak that whole image in, because it's so large, there's so much detail, and when you're just looking around, there's just, it's not like a small book, comic book, where, you get it all in one shot, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like you're watching IMAX, and you gotta kind of tilt your head back and forth to get the whole picture. Can you tell I'm excited? Anyways, so that's what I'll do. I'll do a review-ish, what do you call it, video, and I'll show you guys the inside of this book. I love it anyways. It was a holy grail for me, and it's gone. It's knocked off. Oh, by the way, I didn't even say how much I paid for this. So the guy was asking $80, which, I checked online and stuff like that, and that's more than a reasonable price. But I tried haggling a bit, got him down to $70. So I went to take a look at it, and was kind of looking at it, kind of wasn't too sure. Well, I was sure, but I was playing it cool. And he also had this small stack of other books that he goes, I can give you these books also for like $100, right? So I thought I'd take a look through them. And there was some good books in there, but not that much that caught my eye, but there was some older books. But there was one that did interest me, right? And that was this one right here. So that's Avengers number 30. And I could recognize the Kirby art, obviously, and it's in really good shape, actually. It's got a nice gloss. It's flat. The corners are not too banged up. For its age, it's in really good shape. So I asked the guy, I go, how much would you sell this one here for? It's the only one I'm kind of interested in. And in my head, I'm thinking, I'm hoping to get it for $10. I think that would be a good price if I could get it for $10. I had $80 in my pocket. I figured, 70 for this one, 10 for that. I'll give him the 80. But the guy did me one better. he's like, well, I'll tell you what I'll do. Yeah, take this one for 70 and I'll throw this one in. And again, trying to play it cool, I'm like, you know, I hesitated for a whole, like, second. And I'm like, okay, you got it. You got a deal. So I was very happy with that deal. I thought the 70 was a good price for this. But when you throw in that book there, I mean, I think I got an awesome deal. So, anyways, that's my haul video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. And tune in next time, and I will have a nice review of this book with the interior pages and I guess a summary of what's going on in there. And thanks, guys. I appreciate you watching. Leave me some comments. I love it. And subscribe if you want. It's up to you. And we'll see you next time. Later.